2K Sports for NB. Well, Doris, we got a clash at the 5 spot here tonight. Can't wait to see these centers go at it.
BA, there was once a point in history where we were talking about is the 5-man phased out of the game, and all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Prince is out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Prince after the basket by Charlotte. Pass to Kuzma. Lillard with the ball. No good with a layup. Bridges against Lillard. Bridges passes to Ball. Now Miller to the middle. Here's Bridges. And Williams punches it home.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. A bit of a tweener, but Miles Bridges finds ways to show up in the box score doors.
Well, you know he's looking to score, Brian, first and foremost. Easy to set up as he can attack from virtually anywhere. No matter what, you know that Bridges is going to get you some buckets.
Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
That's good from Kuzma. Doris, we know how big fashion is in today's NBA. Perhaps no one showcases this more than Kyle Kuzma.
And you can tell, BA, Kuz definitely has some fun with some of the outfit choices. He does not mind causing a stir on social media, and he does not mind pushing boundaries.
And stolen by Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Lillard with the ball from deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown? For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to Miller. Inside. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Lillard outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Ball. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, you know how problematic LaMelo is for defenders. Always so willing to draw some contact.
And that one falls for Ball. Well, Doris, one thing about LaMelo Ball, not many true point guards walking around at 6'7".
BA, the length of a forward and yet one of the most prolific playmakers in the game today. That gives a coach a lot of versatility and options with one individual player.
Here's Prince. Back to Lillard. Ball with the rebound. And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Off target at the rim. The Bucks trail.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Kuzma down low. Green covering. And stolen by Bridges. Pass to Miller. Lets the three fly. Knocks it down from distance.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Kuzma outside. Back to Lillard. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Lillard's got 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Back to ball. Down low. Lopez with the steal. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. Here's the 3. Williams grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Ball outside. With the drive. And the shot goes. The ball's gotten his second bucket.
You see the length of ball just makes him so hard to guard on these drives to the cup.
Prince, a screen on Bridges. Here's Antetokounmpo. Missed inside.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Back to ball. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Give him 8 points now.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Here he goes. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
LaMelo Ball is out there with Smith. Then it's Jusuf Nurkic. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Diabate in at the 4-man position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. Antetokounmpo, right side. Oh, the strength of Giannis.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
And Doris, at 7 feet tall and almost 300 pounds, Jusuf Nurkic often is the biggest human on the court.
B.A., we might as well refer to him as the immovable object. This guy has slimmed down. He's in incredible shape. But Nurkic is an old-school big, and he is a force to be reckoned with around the rim, not just because of that size and strength, but because of his skill as a passer and a finisher.
Now here's Porter. Antetokounmpo, left side. 5 to shoot. They get it back. Pass to Portis. Outside Porter. From behind the arc. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
Up top, Smith. Outside Curry. There's a screen by Nurkic. Curry, no good. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, my goodness. Gary Trent Jr. saying, Pops, I got a little hops in my game, too.
Pass to Curry. Nurkic with the ball. Now here's Ball. Takes a three. Oh, Ball so dangerous from the perimeter.
This guy is always ready to shoot the three. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Some changes for Charlotte. Williams comes in for Nurkic. And Brandon Miller subbed in for Curry. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Prince comes in for Green. Here's Antetokounmpo. Tough bucket, the Greek freak. And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
And there's a reason Miller was a volume three-point shooter in college, because he's extremely accurate.
Porter finds Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's Lopez. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Lopez has got his first 2 points. And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, knocked backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks. And Milwaukee has possession. After the basket by Charlotte. Just 5 on the clock. Porter's shot is off. The Hornets have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Knocked away. Puts it up from 17. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2.
Yeah, just one of a few places Porter can hit from. Good use of the mid-range J.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Some changes for Charlotte. Miles Bridges checked in for Diabate. And Green is subbed in for Ball. Now here's Smith. Still without a bucket. Nice move. Rebounded by the Bucks. 1:06 left to play in the half. Green against Kuzma. Portis a screen. Here's Lillard. The rebound by Bridges.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now here's Bridges. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Oh, it's exactly what you want to see from Miles Bridges. Assert himself, use that frame to convert through contact.
Prince, the pass to Lillard. 24 seconds left in the first half of basketball. He can't hit that time. Charlotte's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Smith against Lillard. Smith inside. Back to Bridges. Off with the layup, and the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Hornets. They lead by a bucket. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. Just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
The Bucks trail, and in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they...
Oh, look out! Giannis! Unbelievable!
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And Charlotte's shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. The three from Ball. Giannis with the rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. Here's Kuzma. And Green comes to help. Clock is at 3. Here's Lillard. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Lillard's gone just 2 of 8 from the field. Outside, Green. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Williams passes to Miller. Clock at 6. There's Ball with a 3. That's off. 5 for 8 from the floor. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Outside, Green. Back to Ball. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Lopez, the screen. Tries to break his ice. Oh, tough shot, Lillard.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
LaMelo working inside.
Now, this is just a big-time offensive performance from a young LaMelo Ball. He's already put the league on notice.
Lillard outside. Throws it up, hop the feed, the jam, Giannis.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Bridges outside. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Miller, the pass to Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
Miller against Prince. Antetokounmpo outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
That one misses.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And Charlotte making a change here. Smith's checked in. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Milwaukee. Second free throw, no good. The Hornets are in the midst of a playoff drought. Their last appearance was 2015, Doris.
Yeah, B.A., that's the longest active streak in the league, not something you love to be associated with. And listen, like other organizations, they've hit on some draft picks, they've missed on some draft picks. A lot of the problem has been injuries that have plagued this organization.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Lopez. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 4 assists now tonight. Now here's Ball. 15 points in the game. Miller can't get it to go.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
What we know about Taurean Prince is he's a terrific competitor who knows he's going to lay it all out on the floor every night. For coaches, that is such an invaluable trait.
Sims, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Smith against Trent. Pass to Bridges. And he lays it up and in. Bridges has got 8 points.
I tell you, no secret that Miles Bridges at his best when finishing at the cup.
Lillard against Curry. Inside. And Trent the bucket on the assist by Lillard. And the Bucks lead by 4.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Smith. 26 seconds left to play in the third. No one on him. Makes an easy one. Smith's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, Smith plays bigger than his size. He's got great bounce, and it helps him make plays there on the inside.
Curry against Lillard. From 11 feet away. Yes, on the jumper. 10 points for him.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
The third quarter comes to a close. Milwaukee out in front. They're up by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Fans, it's the fourth quarter. Get out of your seat.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Yusuf Nurkic, Smith out there with Ball. Then there's Seth Curry, and it's Diabate in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo, shot after shot going down.
Porter, the pass to Trent. Porter with a screen on Smith. And here's Portis, defended by Nurkic. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Ball, pass to Diabate to take the lead. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Rebounded by Nurkic. Charlotte trailing. Smith outside. And there's the screen. Ball outside. From deep. Ball with another miss. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Crosses over. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, what a sweet move from Giannis. Just breaking down the defense there.
Pass to Smith. Nurkic a screen on Trent. Here's Smith. Count it. Good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Nurkic. Miles Bridges comes in for Diabate. Green's checked in for Curry. And Miller subbed in for Smith. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Thank you for that, Allie.
Well, you have to like the length of Brook Lopez and the fact that he understands he has that advantage on both ends of the floor.
Good on both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Ball outside. Bridges a screen on Lillard. Bridges outside. Green, the pass to Miller. Good work defensively by Lopez. Milwaukee leading by 3. Kuzma, right side. And it's in there.
Kyle Kuzma doing work in the painted area. That's beautiful.
Charlotte's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Ball surveys the floor. Pulls up, high post. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
LaMelo living the life. That is a big-time bucket. Go ahead.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Lopez. Ball with a steal. Fast break, here come the Hornets. Gets a very good look and converts. Now just a 1-point Bucks lead.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fella whatsoever.
Kuzma for 3. Williams grabs the board. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Williams a screen on Lillard. The 3 from Ball. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he drives in. Antetokounmpo puts one in off the drive.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor. Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Bridges passes to Ball. Miller on the wing. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Williams. Count it!
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
.43 seconds left in the final quarter. And he lobs it up top. And it's in.
Lopez, such calm demeanor in the face of extraordinary pressure. Go ahead, big fella.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
And there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Lillard against ball. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Lillard left side. Just 5 to shoot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Just a highly effective free throw shooter. You cannot afford to give Lillard too many looks from the charity stripe.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a 3-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the 3-point line? That's what it comes down to.
So it's a narrow victory for the Bucks, pulling it out for the W. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Dame, you routinely make shots that most players would not even attempt. What enables you to have that kind of confidence?
Sometimes in the summer, I work on the craziest things. You know, you never know what type of situation you're going to be in. You got to be prepared for it. You know, so I've worked on my fair share of crazy shots, crazy passes, and you know, you don't make a high percentage of them, but I made one tonight.